Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Jamie Guthiel. Welcome back to my channel. This is the third part in my neck series, and we're going to go over one more stretch and 2 exercises today. So we'll get going. If you missed the first 2 of the series, feel free to just go back and watch those first, or you can hang with us. So we did some stretches last time. We did the front, the side, and the back of the neck. So I want to get this area with you today, right here at the base of the neck and the upper back. That is an area where so many people are so tense and it's hard to stretch. I love this, but if you don't do it exactly the way that you're supposed to, you won't feel much. So you're going to bring your elbows together, your hands together, and you're going to drop your chin to your chest, and you'll already feel a stretch right there. And then you're going to almost try, like you're pushing your back behind you, like you want to arch your back. So this part of my back is moving that way as much as I can. And you're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Unless you're uncomfortable. Oh, I like that so much, I want to stay with it. Unless you're uncomfortable, and then of course you can do less time. So that's a great stretch for that area. You just incorporate that with the stretches we talked about the other day, and your whole neck will be stretched out. The next we're going to use Thera Band with these exercises that we do, these 2 exercises. The Thera Band you can find on Amazon, and I'll leave a link at the bottom. So the first exercise, we're thinking wing bones here, because we're going to be pulling our wing bones together. And the reason we're doing this is most of us have that forward posture. Everything's kind of overstretched on the back, and then we're kind of compressed in on the front. So we want to undo that, which means strengthen those back muscles so that they can pull you upright and keep you in a good posture. So these are called the rhomboid muscles, and you can grab TheraBand. I'm using red, but if you feel like a medium strength is too much, you can buy a yellow, or if you're super strong, you could get a green. At any rate, here we go. So you're going to lock your elbows into your sides, and then all you're going to do is pull the band apart and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Perfect. Now another little trick with the band is if you choke up on the band, this is a lot harder to work with than if I let it slack a bit. I can still squeeze my shoulder blades together by letting the band go slack a little. I'm still getting exercise, but it's a lot easier. So that works really well. As with all my exercises, I want you to start out trying to do about 10 reps and then work up to about 20. So the next part is our poor abused trapezius muscle. So I'm going to stand on this band, both feet. I'm going to get a grip in each hand of this band, and then the trapezius, of which part of the muscle is right here. And that's the one that works so hard. We're on the computer with the mouse, and this poor little guy is just asked to hold these static contractions, and the muscle gets so knotted. This is like where so many people need massage work. But the other way to loosen your muscles up is to actually use them. That shortens and lengthens the fibers and gets good oxygen to them, and they loosen up. So to move that part of the trapezius, all we have to do is lift up and do shrugs. Up and down. And again, 10 of these. When you get good, try and do about 20. These can be done without the band during the day at work, when you get a spare second. Most people will do 2 or 3 of them and say, well, these don't really help me, but you really need to do 10 or 20 of them to get a good benefit. So that's a great exercise. And this, you just keep moving. You don't hold it at all. These muscles have had enough holding. Okay, so we have one more video coming in the series. Thanks for joining me. Remember, leave comments. If you have comments or questions, I welcome all of them. Thanks again for joining me, and don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.